Today we'll feature Mount Conkle in Summerland, and we'll be using the full frontal trail to get to the top. Parking will be at the end of Fenwick Road, and I recommend entering that into your phone or navigation system to get to the trailhead. From the parking area, we'll follow the old Cattle Valley Railroad Trail. It's an easy rideable trail that makes for a perfect warm-up for the climbing later on. Follow this switchback and continue on the trail. We're going around the base of the mountain to reach the full frontal trail. Keep following the KVR trail until you reach the small junction and continue up this trail. We'll take a left here and start the full frontal climb. This section can be tough climb because it doesn't have a lot of flat sections to recover. Once you get to the top, hang a right. This little section is both uphill and part of the downhill trail, so be wary of riders coming down. Make sure you hang a left here, otherwise you continue riding up the downhill trail front side. The trail will flatten out after this corner. You'll ride close to a barbed wire fence for a bit until you reach this meadow, which is a good spot to take a quick breather. Let's continue through the meadow. We'll go back into the forest where we'll be conquering some switchbacks. After the switchbacks, the climb continues until you hit this flat single track. The trail stays relatively flat until you reach this junction, where the next climb will start. The first part is some good double track. The double track continues on the left, which is a short steep section, while the right single track is more forgiving. Make sure you'll keep left to continue the full frontal trail here. Switchbacks will make their return as you continue along the climb. Make sure you keep left here, as the trail on the right is even out. After a long climb of switchback, we'll reach the first peak. There's some downhill as well as uphill. There's a fast descent and some uphill onto the next ridge. It's a nice part of the trail with some nice views. Here's another steep descent that you can obviously walk down. There's a little forested area in the canyon, but we'll soon start climbing back up to the last ridge. There's an optional rock roll that you can bypass on the left. Follow the ridge until you reach this fallen tree with flags on it, and you've reached the top. The drop-in for the downhill trail is about 200 meters further, which is where the last Strava segment ends as well. Yeah. The views are pretty good up at the top. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.